Okay, let's try again. You've already told me that we have one subject, one verb combination. Each clause has to have one subject and one verb combination. How many clauses do we have in this sentence?
One.
We have one. We have one. We have one subject, one verb. That makes one clause together. Okay? So knowing that information, where are we going to put our brackets? Where do you think the first bracket will go to start our... Huh?
Everyone?
Well done. Yes. Gavin Bailey will go in front of everyone. So that's the start of one clause. Where is that clause going to end then? Huh? Huh? At the end of teacher. You're right. Okay. It completes a thought. All right. And it has one subject, one verb in there. Clauses are slightly different than sentences in the fact that sometimes our clauses don't have complete thoughts or can't stand on their own anyway. They should have a complete thought, but they don't make sense on their own. If they make sense on their own, then they're independent. That's literally what an independent clause means, is that the clause makes sense on its own. Everyone should listen to the teacher. Does that one make sense on its own? Raise your hand if you agree with Griffin and Gavin that this makes sense on its own. Everyone should listen to the teacher. You may disagree with it, but if it makes sense, fantastic. So what we'll do, typically, you see that little box I've highlighted? That is the clause box. You will copy that. You won't need to do it today, and paste it over the clause. Now, I've already put your clause box over the top of your first one because I want you to know where it should go, somewhere in the middle of each clause. For a while, we will only deal with one clause. If you have one clause and it's a complete thought, it is an independent clause. INDCL stands for independent clause. Think of independence this way. Let me give you an example. How many of you can wake up to your own alarm and get ready for school without anyone having to tell you what to do or wake you up?
I could do it.
Well, I'm gonna go half. Yeah, okay. No, okay. I'm gonna go half because I
Not-
don't have an alarm. I just wake up.
And you always wake up on time for school?
Yeah. I usually wake up at 6:15.
By the fact that you're saying that you always wake up on your own, you mean your mother standing there going, Griffin,
No, my mom's
huh?
asleep.
Oh.
So I'm not awake.
Okay
I had
then.
to wake
No,
up
no,
at.
it's-
I'm surprised. This would be probably the largest number, but it also doesn't surprise me the individuals that are raising their hand. I think most of you are. Your mom says enough. You are very independent. You don't like anybody helping you. We know. Okay, we have one independent clause. So now you can take that information, since we know it's one independent clause, look back to your cheat sheet. Okay, and find. Where'd my cheat sheet go?
I think it's not recording.
Nope, it didn't. Absolutely. So if you look back to DGP Wednesday, and you look at the types of sentences, all you simply have to do is look at how many clauses, what type of clauses you have to give yourself an idea of what type of sentence you have. So in this case, I have to go down to Wednesday. There, sentence types. Simple sentence, one independent clause. Compound sentence, two or more independent clauses. Complex sentence, one independent, one or more dependent clause. Do you think you already know? Huh. Compound complex sentence is two or more independent clauses plus one or more dependent clauses. So do we have a simple sentence, a compound sentence, complex sentence, or
Simple sentence.
why?
That's
One
one independent clause.
independent clause.
I think it's
Easy peasy.
I think it's
What makes
Now,
because it has a period and it's simple to read.
that isn't the reason why. You have to look at the number of clauses you have. Now, I will tell you, if you click on the box at the end of your sentence where the simple sentence is, there's four options. There's declarative, because you also have to tell me the sentence purpose. Declarative just simply states a fact. It's just declaring this is fact. Imperative means you're giving a command. You're telling them they have to do something. Exclamatory means you would yell it at someone. Everyone should listen to the teacher. Doesn't sound, I mean, just saying should kind of weakens that a little bit, right? You sound kind of crazy. Is this a question? Everyone should listen to the teacher?
No.
Also sounds weird. It's just a statement. Now, are we giving a command? Are we saying everyone listen to the teacher? No. So we're looking at a simple sentence declarative. So you would select simple sentence declarative. Any questions about DGP Wednesday?
What went on the first one? I'm right. Like before,
Yeah, this one is just going to be, this box again is just going to be a clause box that you will typically have to copy and paste over your clauses. Okay. So Wednesday's much